As the coalition talks continue to stall, Netanyahu insisting that he will not form a government without all of his right-wing partners, including the religious Zionists under Chairman Bezalel Smotrich. But Smotrich's demands for the defense and/or finance ministry are still too much for the would-be prime minister to oblige, adding to fears that the talks will fail to bear fruit. And aside from the pressures from within his own Likud party to withhold such portfolios from the controversial MK, it seems that the United States is likewise influencing Netanyahu's decisions. Following a meeting with U.S. Ambassador to Israel Tom Nides, Netanyahu saying that for the sake of continued cooperation with Washington, Israel needs to act moderately in terms of security and diplomacy, especially in Judea and Samaria, and at least for the remainder of President Biden's term in the White House. Yet more news from the FBI and the Department of Justice's new probe into the accidental shooting death of Palestinian-American journalist Shireen Abu Akleh. According to Democratic Indiana Congress member Andre Carson, who led the push to open this investigation as well as for the founding of the Justice for Shireen Act, the new probe will be focused on general U.S. involvement, even tangentially, in Abu Akleh's death, as well as the subsequent investigations. This means looking at the American weapons, services, or military equipment used by the IDF, as well as demands to interrogate, if not charge, Israeli soldiers who may have been involved. Carson saying it can't be that American weapons will be used to kill Americans on foreign soil. Again, though, Israeli authorities adamant that the death was accidental as it was in the midst of a deadly firefight with terrorists in Jenin, and that no Israeli forces will be made subject to foreign investigations. In a shocking incident, Antiquities looters digging for treasures near the Bedouin Israeli city of Rat caught red-handed by the IAA's Antiquities Theft Prevention Unit. The thieves were excavating and destroying historical layers in an Ottoman well next to the Rat cemetery. They're suspected of searching for a hidden treasure which, according to a Bedouin myth, was buried in the well located in the cave. The 20-something-year-old suspects, meantime, arrested and taken in for questioning, one of whom was charged on similar offenses in 2020, for which he received a punishment of 6 months in jail, followed by probation and a fine of 30,000 shekels. That said, the punishment for damaging or looting archaeological sites can be up to 5 years in prison, as it's viewed as a grave criminal offense.